Hey, everybody. I, for some reason, can't get my fake background off. Something's different. But here we are. I am alone tonight because while we sent out some reminders about the time of our Zoom meeting tonight, it's that time of year. It's back to school. Things are getting back in swing. And I get it that not everybody's in the routine again of this. Summer became a challenge where travels happened and not a lot of people were available to participate in the Zoom call. So what I decided to do was just wait, postpone. So what I wanted to talk about tonight, I'm still going to talk about because I am in the mood to talk and I'm in the mood to feel okay being on camera, even if I'm by myself. And if anybody joins me, perfect. If not, perfect. I've got a recording. So I can still share it with the practice and everybody can get a little bit of insight tonight. So this year I have been working on trying to improve longevity and help educate and teach people how they can live a longer and healthier life. Along the way through that journey, what I have found is that, it's not just a body that needs to age well. Your mind needs to age well. And it's really great if your spirit ages well with you. Sometimes it's that spirit that keeps you young. It's the part of you that really is ageless. And if you know how to embrace your spiritual self, that higher self, that inner you, the very essence of who you are, it will pull you through physical hardships and mental hardships. It will be that guiding light, that North Star that you so need in order to be a healthy, productive human being. So that's what I wanted to talk about tonight was how do we do that? One of the things that has kind of come to the forefront in my mind is that there are people who look successful. There are people who are successful. There are people who are covertly successful that look like they're not getting anything at all, or like they just don't have it all together, but they're doing really well inside. And it's not success that's the only marker of doing well, because there are some people who are addicted to success, but inside they're just devastated. They may have it all on the outside, the big house, the perfect family, the business, the car, the vacations, and all of that. But inside they're just a hot mess. And then you have these folks who, from the outside looking in, are suffering and struggling and look like they don't have, two nickels to rub together. But inside, they are the richest man on earth. And this is where I want you to find yourself. Wealth and abundance do not only relate to dollars and cents, they relate to so many different things: your health, your relationship, your purpose. And yes, of course, you can have monetary abundance or material abundance, but you want to have abundance in all areas. You don't want to just focus on one to the detriment of the other. So one of the things that has really come into my awareness is the amount of people who are dealing with stress, childhood trauma, adverse childhood events, whatever you want to call it. We're all on different age lengths and wavelengths here, right? So what we call it in our 20s right now versus what we call it in our 40s and 70s, they all are different things, but they all mean the same thing. Essentially, we are born into this world, into our family. We have parents who teach us what to believe in the world. So there are strict parents who have rules and they're laid down from the beginning and they provide structure and love and caring and security for their children. And then there are those children who are born into complete adversity with no parents. They may be in an orphanage and all they have is the strict rules of the orphanage caretakers. They don't have any of that tenderness and compassion and security that they so need. Then we have folks that are born into what might look like a great family, but inside there's a lot of mental turmoil, maybe physical abuse, mental abuse, even sexual abuse. These things happen and they all write our history. There's evidence and research that shows that when you have an event occur before the age of 7, which most of us probably have, it will impact our ability to function appropriately as an adult in a certain area of life, depending on what that is. So these wounds that children suffer, or the experiences that in their mind are registered as traumas, can further on down the road translate into physical illness, mental illness, difficulties with relationship. And so this is what I want to dive into. It's really hard to do kind of on my own, because I would like to have conversation about it. But long and short of it is this. What I really want to be working on people in or with is when they're coming in, their gut health, their thyroid health, skin problems, hormonal problems, all of those things, in addition to the emotional and mental problems that go along with each of those conditions. I want to be digging in to you as a human being and looking to see where these potential injuries came from. Why are you sick? What happened? When did it happen? What part of development were you in? These are the things that I want to be working on with you. So be thinking about that. Some excellent resources. Gabor Mate, Gabormate. He is a leading researcher in adverse childhood events, how to cope with and manage our mental health in relation to the experiences we've had in our formative years. The Body Keeps Score by Dr. van der Kolk. Emotion Code by Dr. Ben Nelson. These are all things that you can start looking at to see how you can heal and recover those things that you may not even fully remember. But I'm here for it. In our visits, I'm willing to walk through it with you, to take you through an experience in order to find out for yourself if there's something that needs healed. So I'm here for it. I hope you are too. I truly believe that you can heal from the inside out. And when you find peace in your inner world, it will translate to calmness and health in your outer world. Take care.